Don't just live for tomorrow, or just live in yesterday. Just be glad for all you have that's in today. And though you've come through many obstacles.
Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to my blind reaction to episode 3 of Miss Marvel. With this, we are halfway through, and we're already getting into some shit. Because apparently, Kamala is connected to things, and we don't know how yet, but we see at the end of last episode, while Kamala is trying to get away from the, damage control people, she ends up getting saved by Kamala and meets his mother, who was the same woman she was seeing in her visions. That is directly connected to the bangle, which is connected to her powers. So, yeah, fun. Interesting. No idea where this is going to go. I probably would if I knew the comics a little more. I know Miss Marvel mostly from some animations and stuff. Not so much the comics. Because I don't read comics. So. But, yeah, I'm definitely interested in seeing where this goes and what comes of it. And how this is going to connect with the greater MCU eventually. I do still wonder if Brie Larson will end up making an appearance in this. That would be really cool. I haven't heard anything, but you never know. So with this episode, we will be halfway through this season. It's 6 episodes total. And I'm excited. I'm just genuinely excited. So we're going to get right into this and hope for the best. When the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades to black and then fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episode. So, that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. So, that was interesting. We find out a lot in this episode. First off, we find out that Kamala, his mother, and I guess this entire group that they have are Djinn. These mystical, otherworldly, basically genies. I mean, there's more to Djinn than that, from what I know, from what I have heard and read and seen in various media and whatnot. But yeah, they're in this at least. These otherworldly creatures come from another dimension, and they were banished here. We don't know why. But if they're this willing to kill people, if they're this aggressive just for their sake of getting home, I can kind of see maybe that might be part of it. But we see from the flashback that Kamala's great-grandmother was like really close with them, and she had the bangle, and she went separate from them for all that time. Excuse me. And now, all this time later, they've finally just kind of reconvened with everything and are back to getting on their plan to get home. So it's going to be interesting to see where that all heads, especially with them being taken in by damage control, who are getting a lot more aggressive themselves in trying to find the mysterious new hero. So yeah, that's a lot to handle. But while all that is going on, we see that Kamala is not exactly comfortable with how his family's handling things. So during the wedding, he comes to warn Kamala and everything, and so they have to try and get everyone out of there. before Kamala is attacked and everything, and we have this entire great action scene. Great Bon Jovi music playing during it. It's just it's a really fun, really cool action scene that, again, it feels right to have in here at this time. I think everything's been paced well so far, that it feels like this is the right time for this kind of thing to occur. We also we get to know our villains here. We actually get to meet them for the first time. The first 2 episodes, we didn't really have any context to that. We got to see Kamran since episode 1, and we only met his mother at the end of episode 2. So now we actually get to see them and get to know that they are the villains. And I still stand by that. I don't think that they're entirely evil. I think that there's a lot more to them than even we know at the moment. But they're very much willing to do evil things for their goals. And I don't know if by the end of the series, if they'll end up being quote-unquote redeemed, or if it'll be more of they have to be defeated. I don't know. Like, maybe Kamala will help them by sending them back. I don't know. But now we have another person in the know as well. We found out that Nakia ended up seeing Kamala near the end there, use her powers, so she knows now, along with Bruno. And Kamala is still refusing to tell her parents, though. It's a lot. It's a lot. It genuinely is. So it really depends on where this goes at this moment. I mean, I'm really enjoying the shit out of this. Very much so. But I think we definitely have to see what happens next before we can truly judge this series. Because this was only the first half. This was basically setting the stage. The second half of this is going to be a lot more insane and a lot more interesting. So we definitely have to see how this closes out. And I'm really fucking excited for that. This has been amazing so far. Probably one of the best Marvel shows, easily. I would put it right now up there with Moon Knight and Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I don't know where exactly I would place it amongst them. But it's definitely better than WandaVision or Loki or any of that stuff. Any of the other Disney Plus MCU shows. I would say it's better than any of them. Excuse me. A lot of yawning today. But I would love to hear what you think. So tell me in the comments below, what did you think of this episode of Miss Marvel? And thank you so much for tuning in. For now, I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.